So, but now in general, speaking of feeling hopeful and thinking about DC and all that, DC's suddenly coming in real hot, Brett. And it's funny to me because it's been a bit of an up and down roller coaster following the DCEU over these years. I've been writing about this stuff since
That's an
2014
understatement.
and yeah, and podcasting about this for years. I've been following the trials and tribulations and suffering the slings and arrows of outrageous franchise management for a very long time. But specifically, too, like if you look at these last few years, in the post Zack Snyder DCEU, you know, started out hot with Aquaman coming in at $1 billion, and suddenly everyone really loves Jason Momoa, and there's a sequel coming and all that, right? But then Shazam came out a few months later, and it was a good movie, but
Mhm.
it didn't like set the box office on fire. Going from $1 billion movie to like I think it was like a somewhere in the 300 or 400 million dollar range. Yeah, that's a bit of a drop. And then
Yeah.
there was Joker, which wasn't really connected at all to anything. But there was Birds of Prey, which vastly underperformed at the box office. And then there was the Suicide Squad last year, which, some people blame the HBO Max simultaneous release. Some people blame piracy. But in general, at some point, the Suicide Squad was, projected to open pretty high, and it ended up opening to only like $26.5 million domestically. So DC has kind of been in need of a hit, if you ask me. Because, yes,
Sure.
Joker did great, but that exists in sort of a vacuum. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So to me, DC's sort of been in like this weird limbo, and when are they going to come out roaring? And you know what? It looks like this is the year. And now that the Batman is actually coming out next week, it's starting to kind of really hit me that we've got the Batman, we've got the Flash, we've got Black Adam, and we've got Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom all coming out in the same calendar year. And if you ask me, each one of those movies can do insane numbers.
Yeah.
Those are each, especially Aquaman coming off of the success of the previous Aquaman for sure. Black Adam with Dwayne Johnson and all the intrigue around where that's going to go, and that looks like it's going to be a big, a holiday epic. And then the Flash, obviously, I just feel like there's a real opportunity here for DC after a couple years of things seeming kind of rocky and things being a little bit quiet. 2022 could be like an insane year. Like imagine imagine they pull off $4 billion movies.
To
You know?
steal a term from the comics,
Yeah.
it is a DC rebirth. It
But
is
right? Yeah.
it's the rebirth. This is the year of the rebirth, and I, as a DC fan, am very, very excited.
Yeah, like it's
Really,
coming
truly,
together.
truly excited. Not as much trepidation as I've had in the past. I've always been excited. I'm excited to see any of my heroes on screen, but
Yeah.
now I really feel good about it.